A dream. What a bride goes through to make herself attractive for you men. It took 3 fittings to get the bodice right. And, Sandy, see if there's a window open. There's a cold draft all of a sudden.
What's that sweet smell? Must be the fresh roses.
My roses never smelled like that. It's a woman's perfume.
May I come in? The lighter works. Isn't that marvelous? Anybody here know how to roll their own?
Evelyn, don't you think you ought to finish dressing?
Why? Expecting company?
Martin is here.
So he is. How are all your family and friends, Mr. Joyce? Delighted you dropped by. How would you like me to dress for the occasion? Evening dress? House dress? Slip. He's going to be here one hell of a long time, Harold.
All right. We're in a rotten situation. An unprecedented one. But I'm not going to fall apart, and neither's anyone else as long as I can help it. Look, you don't build all at once. I didn't make my money in one day.
You lost it in 20 minutes.
Now, we're going to work out a plan, and we're going to take it step by step. If you take things as they come, if you do them step by step, we're going to be all right. Evelyn, how about breakfast?
I'll change first.
My wedding dress.
What is it? What did she find?
Seaweed.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of us all?
Evelyn! Martin, come here.
What?
We have company.
Another house guest. Where can we possibly put him?
The problem is, where did he come from? He should be dead.
Tom?
Yes, Mrs. Ellis. I'm in here.
I brought you some honey. Don't get up. I'll just put it on the bar here.
Thank you, Mrs. Ellis.
I really brought the honey only as an excuse, because I knew you were upset. Tom, there's nothing supernatural about what happened to Meg's dress. There must be a logical explanation.
I know. But that seaweed, it's just like that Samuels boy.
There have been no recent deaths, Tom.
No. Anyway, I'm sure of one thing. I've had enough of her.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, a friend I used to have, a girl named Vi. She came over here to the island to see me. We quarreled up in the lighthouse. Well, at any rate, she went back to the mainland.
Are you sure that's what happened?
He could have hatched from an egg. They can probably live longer on less oxygen than we can anyway.
It doesn't look good. There's going to be a lot of decay on the island. These things are going to thrive. Ants, mosquitoes, tropical disease. Sooner or later, we may have to leave.
Won't it be the same wherever we go?
There's always the Arctic.
We may do just that. Go north.
Don't you think it's a little impulsive to go north because we may have an insect problem?
Now, look, Martin, I don't mean tomorrow, and I don't mean the North Pole. What I might mean... well, say, northern Canada. Now, to do this, we're going to have to learn how to navigate. And to be self-sufficient, we're going to have to learn how to fish. Right?
Right.
Why are people always saying never mind?
Because there are some things that grown-ups don't want children to know about, Sandy.
Those are always the most interesting things. Who is Tom looking for?
Never mind.
Daddy's looking for it at the lighthouse. Always hanging around there.
The lighthouse is a very dangerous place, Sandy. It'll soon be torn down.
That doesn't keep people from going there.
But you mustn't go there, Sandy. Not ever. Run along home now. Come on, Fritz. What's the matter, Fritz? I'm surprised at you. You're being as silly as Tom. All right, I'll go alone. You know you're worrying and frightening Tom half to death. It's not hard to sense how desperate he's getting. I know Meg doesn't concern you, but you wouldn't want to make an innocent person suffer, would you? I wish you'd speak more clearly. You're trying to make me sorry for you, I suppose. But I can't help thinking how foolish you are playing this absurd game. Stand still and let me talk to you, please. You've caused those two people all the unhappiness you need to. Time stopped. You don't belong here, you know. Why don't you leave Tom and Meg alone and go back? What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Fish.
Maybe we'll have a salmon up north, like the kind on beer ads. Who knows?
We're not leaving just yet.
Why?
Weather's bad. I don't want to take any unnecessary chances.
Harold, it rains down here quite a bit.
I know. But this is the worst of it. Besides, you don't, and I don't know enough about sailing to get by in a storm. And without stars, we're dead.
What kind of stars? Ones in the sky or ones in your astrology chart?
Martin.
Ev, I want to talk to Martin.
So talk.
Alone.
Business? Or is this something just between you two fellas?
We'll talk about this later. Now look, Martin, I realize we have problems here.
3 of them.
Yeah, we never did dig up that 4th for bridge.
And we won't, staying here. Look, Harold, the sooner we leave, the better for all of us.
All right, Martin. It's a tough situation. But we're not leaving this island until we're ready. Now, until then, we've got to force ourselves into a pattern. Keep working till we go north. Martin, the need to work is inborn. It's the only thing that'll save our sanity.
Harold, I'm not sure I feel any inborn need to work. Now, maybe there's something wrong with me.
I don't think so. And there's one other thing I'd like to bring up. This business about Evelyn.
What business.
This one woman, two men situation. I really don't know what to say. I guess we'll just have to live with it.
You mean, I'll have to live with it?
I don't see any other alternative.
Where are you going?
To Evelyn.
And so, to bed.
We are married, you know,
So
Martin.
it's legal, huh? Harold, look, your marriage certificate means about as much here as your money.
That certificate is only paper. My marriage isn't.
Harold, please, don't. That won't solve anything.
What's there to solve?
You really don't see, do you? Harold, in the last world, you didn't give me a chance to find out where I belong. You're not doing it in this world.
Tomorrow night, I'll be Mrs. Stewart. Isn't that right, Mr. Stewart? I'll be right back.
I'll tell you where you belong. You're my wife, Evelyn. You're my wife. You're my wife. You're my wife.
Look, I motored this chick by Mason over to the island. I got a boat. Now, when she asked me if I'd take her, well, I say okay, but she said she doesn't have the change. This is what she said. Okay, we make a deal. $5 over and $5 back.
Now, look. I haven't the faintest idea who or what you're talking about.
Look, Dad, all I want is the bread. When she didn't show by morning, I figure I just had. But I know she didn't go back on the regular run because I asked the cook no job. She said no. Now, I'm a real square, Dad. I didn't remember the name of the guy she said. Today I remember. How do you like that? Tom Stewart.
I have to leave. Get out.
Well, maybe I better wait around until the chick shows.
You'll do nothing of the... All right. It's worth $5 just to get rid of you. Here.
There you go. What you do is your business, Dad. All I want is what's coming to me.
What's up?
Where have you been?
Evelyn's been worried about you.
I had a date. A blind date, actually.
Damn it, Martin, can't you ever be serious?
I'm being perfectly serious, Harold. In fact, I'm even being honest.
All right, Martin, where's your date?
Just about 100 yards up the beach.